Imagine waking up every single day feeling a gnawing emptiness, as if no matter how hard you try, the world just drags you down, squeezing the hope out of your chest. That crushing feeling like you're stuck in a system designed to keep you small, obedient, quiet, forgotten, unless you play by the rules so tightly it suffocates. It's exhausting, right? Knowing deep inside there's fire burning, a hunger for meaning that your paycheck or your latest success just can't feed. The truth is, most investments around us are like that. They tell us they grow money, but all they really grow is more of the same old problems. More destruction hiding behind profit lines, more pollution behind endless quarterly gains, more inequality wrapped in complex financial jargon. That's the world's way of selling you comfort and silence. But comfort is a cage. It paralyzes. Now imagine flipping the entire game. Imagine investing not just to grow your wallet, but to ignite change that reaches far beyond what banks and markets admit is possible. This is not about settling for profits that choke the planet or buy smiles for the rich. This is about awakening a power so raw, so undeniable, that it can shatter the rules of the silent prison we live in. Impact investing isn't just another option. It's the lifeline for those tired souls who tire of being another brick in the wall. It's the rallying cry for those who refuse to invest in destruction, who believe every dollar should have a purpose, every cent a story of healing rather than harm. Feel that pulse? It's the certainty that your choices, your money, can ignite communities, can build futures where children breathe clean air, where energy comes not with a price on lives, but with respect for the planet. This isn't some utopia, it's a revolution stewing in plain sight. And here's what shakes the ground underneath tired, old investing. Impact investing challenges the core lie, the lie that money is separate from morality, that your choices and profits don't ripple far beyond your bank account. That growth means piling more on a broken system. Listen carefully, your money isn't neutral. It either feeds the cages or cracks them open. Every dollar funneled into fossil fuels, fast fashion, arms trades, or exploitative systems is another link locking us into deeper crises. But every dollar moved into impact ventures, clean energy, grassroots initiatives, social enterprises becomes a hammer striking the chains. And yes, it's more than just feeling good. It's about powerful returns being made on courage, innovation, and the grit of real change makers who dare to say no to the status quo. And let's get this straight. Impact investing is not easy. It means standing out when the world begs you to blend in. It means questioning every comfortable narrative you were fed, that only big returns matter, that safe means following the herd, that your investments are none of your business morally. Those stories are designed to keep you small, quiet, compliant. But when you dare to ask, where is my money really going? Watch how the mirror cracks, revealing the uncomfortable truth behind that sleek investment brochure. What if you knew, for example, that by shifting just a fraction of your investment portfolio into companies creating clean water systems, affordable healthcare, or fair housing, you could be as much a hero as any headline-grabbing philanthropist? These aren't fantasies. These are the front lines of a global shift where investors are no longer spectators or passive money bags. They are warriors of change, holding the reins of capitalism and bending it not towards destruction, but creation. Here's where it gets powerful. This isn't about joining a crowd or conforming to another trend. It's about breaking free from systems that reward mediocrity, from advice that comforts you with spiritual platitudes, but does nothing to change your impact. True impact investing means becoming a sovereign being with your money, your choices, your power. It means stripping away illusions and facing the raw fact that if you want the world to change, it starts where your money flows. Every cent is a vote cast for the future you believe in. You don't have to wait for governments or corporations to do the right thing. You can start now. And that's where the magic really happens. when investment stops being about what you take from the world and becomes about what you seed. Imagine your investments growing, yes, but also watering new businesses, building fair trade supply chains, supporting education in the poorest regions, nursing ecosystems back to health. Imagine investments that honor differences, not by forcing sameness, but by celebrating strengths and diversity. Because real progress doesn't come from the center. It comes from those who refuse to settle, the edges where fire starters and rule breakers live. You might wonder, can impact investment give me returns as good as traditional investments? The answer is a fiery yes. Many impact funds report returns that rival or beat conventional ones. But the real win is in understanding that profit alone isn't the finish line anymore. The finish line is profit plus purpose plus preservation of what we still have left on this planet. And the best part? This kind of investing aligns you with a network of rare individuals, people who burn with the same intensity for real change, who refuse to stay silent. When you join this movement, you're not alone. You become part of a collective that doesn't worship flags or industries, but ideals. Transformation, sovereignty, and relentless questioning of everything expected and comfortable. This is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for those who want to stay small, to hide behind rules designed to make them forget their desire for more. It's for those who feel that silent tension inside, screaming that life was meant to be bigger, braver, and bolder. Impact investing is the way out of the quiet death of obedience. It is a battle cry against that hidden slavery wrapped in false freedoms, freedom packaged as convenience, as safe investments that kill the soul of the planet. But here's the biggest truth of all. Change isn't handed down, it's taken. You don't need permission to flip the script. In fact, waiting for permission is just another form of obedience. When you choose to move your money towards projects that heal instead of harm, you become part of a rebellion, a subtle but powerful uprising against the world that rewards silence and fears the exceptional. The exceptional aren't born. They are made by the refusal to settle, by investing not only in gains, but in a future where everyone can rise. So how do you start? First, question everything. Look at where your money is now. Does it build up the world you want or tear it down piece by piece? Then be selective. Find the investments that truly align with your values, not just the ones that slap an impact label on, but still trade in the same broken ways. Be patient, because real transformation is the long game. It's not about quick wins or easy trends. It's about making eternal moves, planting seeds now that future generations will harvest. The system wants you compliant, comfortable, and forgetful of your own power. But you are not here to obey. You are here to disrupt, to take your place as one of the few who burn brighter than the rest. This fire you feel? Feed it with your investments. Let your money scream the refusal to be a silent part of destruction. This is your call. Not for everyone, no. Only for those who see the invisible chains, feel the unbearable tension inside, and decide to break free. Not tomorrow, not when the market looks better, but now. Shift your investments towards impact, and you don't just grow wealth. You grow truth, you grow freedom, you grow futures. The world is counting on those who refuse to wait, to those who will rise not despite the confines, but because of the fire born within. Impact investing is more than a strategy. It's a revolution waiting in your hands. And your hands have the power not only to change portfolios, but to change paradigms. Don't just live a borrowed life, burn it down, and build something real. The cages are ready to be shattered. The question isn't, is impact investing the only investment that matters now? The question is, can anyone afford not to invest in saving everything that truly matters?